Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Train Sim World. Once again, we're checking out the NEC New York DLC still. We have some more scenarios. A lot of you guys have been enjoying these, so we are continuing today with Right Round. We're going to be back on the Amtrak train. We only have a couple left. We have the Trash Collector and New York Switcher left to go. Trash Collector makes a lot more sense since last time you guys told me those those cars we went by were Trash Collector bins. So interesting. Tomorrow is August 15th and a new DLC comes out for it. Something Peninsula, I believe. Let me know if you want to see that in the comments below. But we're going to get started here with Right Round. Should take 25 minutes, but knowing me, it'll probably take longer. Complete an empty stock move from New York Penn to Sunnyside Yard via the train wash. All right, Right Round. Yes, let's do it. Ready to go faster than last time. Here we are at Penn Station. There's a lady right there in my seat. Welcome to New York Penn. Please take the train here on track 14, empty, back to Sunnyside via the train wash. Okay, seems simple enough, and she just disappeared. Okay, cool. That's good. Sit in the engineer's seat of the lead locomotive. We will have to do that. Check this out. This is really cool. We got one person standing outside the fire. What are you doing? How you doing today? Were you the one that was in my seat? You know, you look like you're supposed to be on one of these passenger cars. All right, in we go. Well, hope you have a good day. Bye-bye. Okay, sit in the engineer's seat of the lead locomotive. You got it. Reverser, yep, got it. We're getting used to this train now. They're in the forward position. Release the brakes and apply power to get moving. Release the brakes, just like that. 2 blasts of the horn. We'll leave the bell on as we need to, and we'll start rolling here. We've got red lights ahead of us, I can tell already. Although it says we're green right now on the top, so I think that's correct. Add a little bit of power. We're going to gradually push this thing up to the speed it needs to go. Last time we were on the Amtrak train, in the comments somebody said you should never push the power as hard as I did. From the beginning, so you got it. All right, it says green on the top, although this is all red. Does that mean we need to stop? Yes, we do. We need to stop. Nope, we're green right now. I think it was this. Okay, there's a little train moving in over there. It just turned green there. Okay, we'll release those brakes. Kind of roll forward a little bit further. Gotta watch those signals, man. They'll get you in trouble if that train was coming in on the same track. That would have been a bad thing, right? So let's take it easy. I'm seeing red here. Go to idle on this. Is it going to say we need to stop? It says yellow. Okay, well, that's good. We can keep speed going for right now. As long as we have yellow, we'll be good. Once we get to that final light down there, we'll shut the bell off. I know it's annoying. It is what it is. Let's bring our power up a little bit here. As we move into the tunnel. Yes, yes. All right. Get a little more power here. There's 30%. And we're going via location. Means we do not have to stop. Thank you for pointing that out in the last one. Also, a train is coming down the tracks right now. No wonder it says utilize caution. Let's be careful here. All right, I'm going to kill the bell. For all of our sanity. How about that? Okay, rolling out onto the tracks here. And next will be 60 miles per hour and 200 yards. Okay, 2.4 miles to the Sunnyside train wash via location. So we'll keep an eye on our signals and we'll be ready to go here. Let's put that at about 1 or 4%. We'll hold our speed quite nicely. And we're waiting to get the bump in speed. 100 and something yards left to go here. There's the yellow on top of the red. I see it right there now. That makes much more sense. At 1%. Once we cross this guy, we're going to be able to bring it up to speed. There we go. Let's bring it up about halfway. Let the train accelerate. And we'll continue to add power until we get to 60 miles per hour. Still showing yellow. We're being careful. Ready to hit the brakes if we have to. A bit more power than that. There we go. Bit more power. We'll eventually get right on up to our maximum power and get to 60 miles per hour. There we go. Now we're moving it. This is a nice redemption from the last one we did, which was the freight train that was crawling the entire time. We got up on 60 really fast, so let's pull our power back a little bit here. We do have a little bit of a grade going downhill, so we're going to keep an eye on that. We have a little bit of brakes here. Not a whole lot. Minimum application to it. To maintain that as we go down the hill. There we go. Release them. Don't want to get too crazy here. Since we are dealing with that grade, we'll just go to idle here. Should just roll right down the tracks. No problem. Still keeping an eye on our signals. We're still showing yellow, which probably means we're kind of early leaving the station. We'll probably have green if we waited a little bit longer. But we don't have any reds, so that's good news. Now we go up the grade, so we watch our speed, and we'll apply power going up the hill now. Doesn't need a lot, though, to maintain our speed. Still looking good here on the yellow signal. 1 mile to go to the via location. A little more power than that. Because now we're on a 1.3% grade uphill. So you guys excited about the Peninsula DLC that's released tomorrow? Pretty stoked for it. So I'm probably just gonna get familiar with the trains and stuff in that, and then we'll record some content a few days after it's released. I don't plan to release it on release day. Maintain speed quite well here. We're doing good. This is great. But since we are on that yellow signal, we cannot speed. We do not want to be ahead on the schedule today. That would be bad. So we could actually lollygag a little back and probably get to a green signal. But we haven't done anything too bad today, so. Hey, look at this. We're leaving the tunnel finally. All right. 0.9. We have the green, baby. Got the green. A little more power here. Let's go to the outside view and look at us coming out of the tunnel like that. How cool is that? That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's our truck. Well, a truck that looks like our truck. Got buildings there and stuff. Very nice. How are we looking on our signal? Ooh, a little fast here. Let's start slowing down. Gonna slow way down here. Boy, they really want us to slow. We got yellow on that. Looking okay here. A little more power. Man, that's a huge change in speed in this particular spot. They might be doing that to us because we've now got yellow. Pulling it back a little bit. I keep forgetting with this controller you can just pull it to the back position rather than using the brakes. There we go. We got a green now. Looking good. Still holding about 15 miles per hour right now. Not sure what that was about. Oh, because we're getting our train washed. That's why. I was wondering what that was about. This is via location, so we have to go really slow through the train wash, it looks like. Look at that. Take it slow through the train wash. Water and high voltage power don't mix well. Okay, we're at idle right now. We're taking it easy through the train wash. Look at that. We're in the train wash. That is beautiful. That's actually really, really cool. I'm very, very impressed with that. Very nice. Train wash, baby. When they said train wash originally, I was like, do you mean an actual train wash, or do you... Oh, stop at location 300 yards. Okay. You mean a train wash, or are you talking about... Is that like something called like a pass or something? I wasn't really sure what that meant. They mean an actual train wash. Okay. We're going real slow as we wash the train. All the way back there. Make it look nice and pretty. Beautiful. taking it easy still. Looks like we have 300-something yards to stop at location at the main yard. Is this all we had to do for this scenario? That's not a lot. It's really not a lot. But that was really cool to go through a train wash. Really neat stuff. Okay, come on. Let's get out of the 3-mile-an-hour zone here, shall we? It's a little obnoxious, just a tad obnoxious. All right, last trains. Oh, that's why, because the train's still in the train wash. Probably once we get out of that, we'll be good to go to a little more power. Last car going through now, it looks like. That's not so bad. There it is. It is out of the train wash. And there's our speed back. Nice. Bring it up. We'll take that 15 miles an hour, trust me. We'll take anything we can get. And there we go. Pull that back a little bit. Trying to maintain 15 miles per hour here. 400 yards to our destination. That's actually going up now. Oh, I think it wants us to stop. Okay, if you want us to stop, we'll stop. I wasn't sure. Is that what they want us to do? Okay, up and around the corner. Okay, it's counting down the yards because we got to go around a loop. That's why. Okay, well, now we know. All right, let's go ahead and release those. Brakes. We wanted to make sure we weren't doing anything wrong there. Add a little bit of power here. Turn off the bell. Start moving her again. That makes much more sense. But man, it is still a very, very slow speed through here. All right. Very cool. Got to see a train wash. I had no idea how they did that. We learned something new today. What are those things that attract? Oh, they're not even attached to anything, are they? Those things on the top. They are not at all. Probably the pantographs. We could probably bring them down. There they go. Oh, the front one's down, not the rear one. Okay. Huh. Doesn't seem to do anything unless you have to hold it. I really don't know. I don't know why you would want that thing to be out there if it's not touching anything, but it would like strike that, you know? That wouldn't be very nice. Okay, well, enough blabbing about that. Let's just focus on the task at hand, doing good old 4 miles per hour. It's so much fun. But I understand why they do it. They don't want to kill anybody that's out here on the tracks. That would be probably bad, right? Now we're at like 500-something yards to our destination. Train is looking beautiful and washed. That's why it's completely empty. So up and around the bend we go. It's just taking a while for us to do this. Really slow up and around the corner. The train there's 2 trains there. This is the Sunnyside yard. It's huge too. Look at that. That is pretty massive. Pretty massive. At the Sunnyside main yard. Yep, see there's nobody in those. They've just got these trains staged here from the train wash. I can't be the only one that was surprised by that, right? I know a lot of you guys are train people, and you probably knew what a train wash is. I love trains, but I had no idea that they had those. So when they said train wash, I was like, okay, I guess that's like considered a point. Like, you know, a lot of places have different names. I was like, oh, it's called the train wash. I was like, okay, maybe they call it the wash because it rains there all the time or something. Man, the slow stuff is for the birds though, isn't it? I want to go fast, man. We want to go fast today. There's the yard. We're coming into it now. Right over there. I did up my view distance, although maxed it out, so we can see a lot further now, which is great. I wanted to make sure we did that. One more power on that. Come on, we got to get right on that 4 miles an hour. We're allowed, or 5. There we go. .5. We want to get right to 5. I knew this would take longer than 25 minutes. But it was a little confusing when it came to the yards increasing instead of decreasing on our objective up there. We must admit that that was the case. Got a little bit of a 0.3% downgrade on this little small hill here. Boy, she's pretty and shiny now. We can say that about it. There's those two sitting over there. Okay, 8 miles per hour and 50 yards. We'll get an increase in speed at least. Or no. That's to the signal. 0.6 miles to 8 miles per hour. Jeez Louise. Okay. So we go straight in this way. Not even a problem. And we stop down there. Okay, we can do this. It just, it's just slow. She's a slow going train today. Very pretty train though. I've had some people recommending Run 8. I know Run 8 is a good core simulator. Like it's a great train simulation. It's just very outdated on the visuals. Very outdated. This one's pretty to look at, which is really nice for everybody. Even people that aren't diehard train fans can see the beauty in the game. Yeah, I'm not sure why we can't get that back one down. Oh, you know why? It's probably in the other end. I probably have to go in the other end and hit that button down. I bet you that's what it is. And you know what we can do? We can do exactly that. Let's go take care of that. Because it looks obnoxious with that in the air. There we are. Pantograph down. Did that do it? We'll find out here in a minute. Close that door. Close that door. Back up here. Nope, it didn't do anything. Unless I have to hold it. Very strange. Very strange indeed. One more power there. Because we're still going down a little bit here, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. 180 yards to our destination here. While we're messing with that, let's go ahead and put that at idle. And it is starting to increase a little bit. We'll just go B 1%. Let's go see if we can do this by sitting in the other chair. We have to be sitting here and then go down. Did that do it? Nope. Did nothing. About oh. That may not even be what it is. Honestly, I don't know what a pantograph is. Well, I just assumed that that's what that would be called. It has an up and down motion. Okay. Pull it back a little bit more. Maintaining our speed as we get into Sunnyside main yard. And 30 yards to our destination. This will be easy to stop. Yep, just a few more yards. Put that at idle there, and we'll stop. We'll just add the brake in to full service. And the train will come to a halt. Just like that. Okay, we did that. Climb down and set the track switch to access track 31. Okay, we can do that. Let's go ahead and hop out. And just switched over to track 31. If we look here, they want us to go down to there. So not the first one, but the second one. Not the first one, but the second one. So it's this one here. Right here. Boop. Happy with it? That not it? That was it? Oh, it was this. Oh, not this one. Okay. Oops. It was that one. We're right next to one right now. That's what it is. Yep, it's this one here. Okay. Well. Whoop. Happy? No? Still not happy. There it went. Okay, stop a location. Track 31. Got it. You got it, dude. We can do that. Okay. Alley-oop. Close the door. Back into here. Release the brake. Independent brake needs to be released. And now we can go our master controller forward. We're not going to run the bell. Even if that's realistic, we're not listening to that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. So we moved that guy over to there, and that makes us go into here. Which we needed to move that over because I... Okay, so we almost screwed that up. I had to click that one over. Good thing we did it. Because that's what we had to do. Turn into this one. Otherwise, we're going to turn right into that train. That was a little confusing there. But you always know which one you're supposed to go because it's the green route, which is fantastic, all the way down here. Really? A little more back on the master controller here. Try to maintain our speed. It's a slight downgrade. We have a red signal and 400 yards. So we must stop at the location. All in day's work. I mean, this is pretty much what this is. The scenarios are like, you know, they are a job simulation of what it's like to operate one of these. And see, I turned my distance all the way up, and it still does that thing right out front where it's building those railroad ties right in front of us. Now, in third person, it doesn't do that. See? They're all there. But in first person, it does. Not sure what that's about, but oh well. Open that window. Open that window. Okay, only 177 yards here. We're looking good. Final stretch. And at least we got to go a little fast today. You know? That's always nice. I'll make sure we have automatic brakes selected. So when we add our brakes, we're on that instead of the independent brake. 140 yards. Put that at idle. A little bit of power here. And we're 100 yards out. There's our speed, back to idle, because we're just crawling in here, no problem. Well, that's cool looking. Some over there, got some over here. Okay, we're on independent brakes if we need it. We're on idle on the master controller. 50 yards till we stop. We can do that. I have faith. At 5, we'll start applying the brakes. There we go. Objective complete. How about that? We successfully washed our train today. Set the reverser to the neutral position. You got it. You got it. All in a day's work. Head over to the pickup truck. Okay, the pickup truck is where? Just off to our left. Across the way. Okay. We can do that. We'll find the pickup truck. We'll go open this door and we'll go down this way instead. Boom. Like that. Can we close that door? Yes, we can. There's our pickup truck right there. We got the train washed, and we did all of that. That was pretty cool. Still a pretty laid-back kind of deal. Objective complete. The New York Penn to Sunnyside Yard took us 25 minutes and 58 seconds, so that wasn't too bad for us. That wasn't too bad. We drove a total of 4.8 miles. Not very far at all. Miles walked, 256 yards. We got all that. 5,850 for our points, and we can continue. Okay, well, folks, that's going to do it for this episode of Train Sim World. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I will see everyone next time. Take care.